Well, today we're gonna go in one of those small places in Europe. It's actually a part of the United Kingdom. As you can see here, it's just sovereign state. It's gonna be United Kingdom, but I still wanna make it because it's an interesting part. It's a choke point, let's say, in Mediterranean Sea that it is very strategic here. But it's Gibraltar. As you can see how small it is. They pretty much have an airport and a mountain, as you can see, and some locals there. So yeah, population here, it's again small, 40,000 people, but let's see how they live, because that's gonna make it even more interesting. Let's start here in the mountains, or in the mountain, should I said. Very narrow streets, but from above, clearly you can see a choke point. A lot of ships here, moving stuff around. Some rich areas here, as you can see, everybody has a boat there. But yeah, we're gonna see how well they live. So far, even here in the mountain, pretty clean. I don't see garbage anywhere, so clearly people are civilized. They have some trash cans here, which is pretty good. Roads pretty nice. I'm not sure what's happening if you have two cars coming in front of each other. So yeah, in opposite size. God knows how they're gonna manage that. They have some sort of a restaurant here. What is that? I mean, it looks nice from above, but just not that appealing to me, to be honest. But it looks nice. And it doesn't seem to be that many people here. So yeah, maybe it's, who knows, worth it to take a trip here. So far, so good. I mean, look at this. Yeah, I want to go down there in the town. Let's see, in an urban area, which is pretty much entire country, how things are going up here. Small streets, very European. Costa Coffee, yeah, very nice, very nice. A lot of designer stores I will see there. I mean, pretty good. Classic European. Everything is clean. Everything is well thought. Everything is put together nicely. It says Christmas there, for God's sake. I don't see exactly where they make those videos. December, yeah. 2011. Wow, that's really a long time ago. Don't understand why in those small states they don't go back there to make more of those 360 and street views, but yeah, it's pretty strange. I'm not sure exactly how Google found those. It's just like hiring some local team that make those reviews, or just make them themselves. I'm not sure, but they should go back here because it's a really nice place. One of those clearly London British phone booth, pretty nice. They have some bikes here. Probably again you have to pay for those, which is kind of sucks. I guess if you're like from the city, you should go those for free. So people can use it, because clearly like they're much more responsible people here that we see in other parts of the Europe. So I don't think they're gonna damage them or anything like that. And when you have them for free, which is like you have just the cost of the bike pretty much, clearly you're gonna use it much more often than your car, for example. But such a small country with such a small people, they have a lot of cars. Actually, look at them; they're pretty significant ones. Yeah, I don't think there's, and also a lot of scooters. I don't think we need to talk about that much pollution here. Again, this is 2011, quite a while ago. Cars pretty okay for that period of time. So yeah, nothing crazy there. In the harbor, we don't have 360 or street views, but wow, look at this boat, look at this yacht here. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 houses in length, which is insane. Yeah, they're looking very expensive. I'm not sure exactly how much one of those is gonna cost, but I assuming it's gonna be around, I don't know, 100 million US dollars or even more than that. They are extremely expensive. Those houses, again, they are reserved only for the rich. You have not even a chance to buy one of those there. To be honest, that jamming together, I would not want to live there, but the fact that they build it in a way that it is available just for a few people in this land, Kind of sucks in my opinion, but again, it is what it is. Here they have an empty land in 2011, and now you can see they build a nice stadium. So again, those street views are very, very old, and now we have a park here, and yeah, the stadium is right there, which kind of sucks, but fine. I don't see that park. Maybe they change it again, who knows. What else can we find here? They have a quite significant of parking lots, which is, yeah, pretty interesting. I guess they're using car very much, but you have even a mosque here. They have like very few people, and like feels like every single one of them has like, I don't know, 5 cars or something like that, because it's cars pretty much everywhere here. We don't have a street view unfortunately here, but it looks like a rich area. At least I don't know, see some poles here. This guy is doing pretty well. I will not want to live that close to that cliff, but I guess the land is very scarce here, so probably housing is gonna be very expensive here. Although they have each and there some land left, I still think it's gonna be expensive. They have a stadium here, which is pretty good. And the mountains, yeah, nobody's gonna build that, let's say, on that steep of the mountains. But they have some housing here, which this is from 2016. Not sure if it's put right, but I guess it probably is this one. Wow, quite a garbage here. That I don't like that. I mean, looking pretty bad. From some sort of a construction there. Probably was from this region, I don't know, but it was looking pretty bad. Let's check this road here. They have new construction of housing here. Again, probably it's gonna be uber expensive, and it's not that appealing in my way, I might say. Where are you gonna put your car there? I mean, there is some sort of a parking in other places? No. You don't need a car there, or it's just like a hotel or something? I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly where you're gonna park your car if you're living in this Bay Area. Let's check this one. So far it's nice. I mean, it's not that bad, with a few exceptions, that garbage and that really steep mountains that you cannot build that much. Here probably it's a bit better, but not by much. At the same time, they have some parking spaces, which is good, but again, not that appealing to live here. I'm not like, like compared with what we see in Andorra, it's way better there. It's like day and night. Here obviously the climate is gonna be much warm. Again, 2011. That old, nobody get here again. Okay, they have a parking lot here, I guess, or a graveyard from cars, I'm not sure. Yeah, overall, very small states. They have this weird airport, and the cars going across the airport. So you have to wait for clear the the airstrip, so you can go on the other side of the, so pretty much going home, I guess, or from at least from the other part. Yeah, the strange design, I guess, but it kind of work in the same time. I mean, it's like what are you gonna do? It's a small piece of land you have to manage somehow. So yeah, overall not so bad, I would say, but in the same time, I would not like to live here either. This is some sort of a border, I guess, right? They have the European Union, the flag of Gibraltar, and then they have the British flag. So clearly a British territory. Yeah, well, probably compared with what's happening in Britain, I don't know, maybe the climate is going to be more attractive here, but I mean, those buildings, no, not even close. It looks absolutely horrendous. This one the same, it feels like a communist building. Yeah, they put some football fields on top of them. That it's not going to make it much more appealing, trust me. Overall, yeah, small land. Yeah, I would not like to live here, I have to be honest with you. And not sure if I want to visit this place. It's just, no. It's like, I don't feel attracted to this one whatsoever. The nicest thing is like it's small and again, interesting in that way, but that's it. Look at those weird buildings, how tall they built here. Let's check them. No, there was not even one building back then. This is 2017, so I guess they are a really new project. And this is from 2011, so not even close to see them. But it's interesting to see how they used to be, how nice and clean, and then they decided to build these monstrosities here. Probably they want to say, we try to tackle the housing crisis. Yeah, you're not gonna do a good job like this, but yeah. Let's check the numbers now. So like I say, 40,000 people, but look at this. Back in 1955, 21,000 people, so population double. 0.12% increase rate back then. That would be like 26 people per year. I guess you know every single one of them who got born there. And migration back then was on a minus 200. Median age 31 years old. Fertility rate 2.73. And density was 2,179 people per square kilometer, which is insane, but we kind of see the numbers. We don't have urban numbers, or probably like 100% of them, because you can see a decrease now. But fast forward to 2025, population is now 40,000 people there with 2.03% increase rate. That's insane. Yearly changing around 800 people. Migration on plus 550 people, which again is crazy. Median age 38 years old. Fertility rate 1.8. They got down, but pretty high numbers, I would say. They got down a few times and they gonna replace in 2015. They got a good replacement rate and they got down again. Density now is 4,000 people per square kilometers, which is insane. Urban population, they decrease year by year, which is kind of weird, but again, it's 88% now with 35,000 people living in urban area. Forecast, by 2050, population is going to grow again around 50,000 people with 0.03% increase rate. So the increase rate is actually going down. Yearly change around 165 people, 73 migrants, median age 43 years old, fertility 1.8, that's very stable. Density around 5,000 people per square kilometer, absolutely insane. And population, again, urban population decreases somehow, 75% living in an urban area with 37,000 people to count. I'm not sure exactly how they count this small place as not urban area or people moving outside the urban area. I mean, like where? Here in the mountains? I mean, you're gonna live here? I mean, they have some nice houses. Get this guy with the pool here looking pretty well. But I highly doubt that they're gonna manage somehow. I mean, look at this, how those people live here. They are already jamming everyone together, and some of those buildings doesn't look that appealing, and parking space here is absolutely a nightmare, as you can see. Yeah, this, I would not want to live in a place like this. I'm not sure exactly why people are going here, probably because of the money, who knows, but money aside, money is not everything in life, so I will not sacrifice. Yeah, they already threaten. They have threats here that they're gonna remove your car. They're already going for threats. Not appealing at all to me. It's just small place, everyone jamming together. Yeah, no, not for me. What else information we have? Yeah, small places like this don't have that much information. Demographics. We have some data from 1934. 17,000 people living in this land, and somehow they go up, double, and they go back again in half, but kind of steady over time, and they just go up and up and up now. But yeah, it's weird as fuck. Economy, again, it's a British territory, so not that exactly a full independent country. GDP, it's around 2.3 billion 2.2 billion British pounds in 2018. So again, all data, growing rate 5.9 back then. Per capita, look at this, GDP per capita back then, I would say, or no, it's from 2023 and 2024 forecast. So again, it's almost, it's above 100,000 US, so 111,000 US dollars. I'm not sure, I think it's nominal, yeah. So probably that's why people are still going there for money. I'm not sure exactly how they make that much money for such a small place. I guess shipping, I'm not sure, because anything else I cannot see it how you can make that much money there. Here probably it's one of those more rich area, judging by the way they look, much more green. I think even houses, yeah, looks like, look at this, every single one of those has a pool. This one is a mega house. This is clearly going to be a huge and expensive one. Probably some rich people that are living in this land, and but again, I'm not sure exactly how you're going to make money out of them. They have pretty high salaries, I have to say, 100 salaries, GDP per capita at least. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to translate in salaries, but Yeah, they seems to do well financially, although how they live, not so much in my opinion. It's just, I mean, we saw in like Croatia much better living. Uh, Even Bosnia, for God's sake, Montenegro, Slovenia. Uh, they seems to have like more breathable space. What else can we see here? Well, corruption here we don't have it. Clearly, it's a small country, but I'm gonna assume something like combination between Spain and England, probably more lean to the England, so more on the less corrupt side, on the blue side, which is again pretty good. What else can we find here? Again, it's a British United Kingdom sovereign state, so it's more like a territory for them, not exactly like I say, fully independent. Clearly, they speak English, no, which is a significant language, Spanish. So, I guess a lot of Spanish people go there for work, or who knows, they have some decent salaries there, probably better than they have in Spain. It's, I guess, a good opportunity for them. Again, probably they make it in shipping. I'm not sure exactly how you're gonna make that much money on these small islands, or probably again a lot of money gonna came from England, and having such a small population is gonna be significant. Although population is gonna stop growing at those rates and start going down, so I guess it's gonna be even better with time. This is what from World War II. Pretty interesting. I mean, they have some battles here from what I remember. So yeah, World War. Second World War. Overall, I guess if you are living in Spain and somehow you find a job better pay here and you're living very close to the border, then yeah, could be worth it. Otherwise, they have monkeys here. For God's sake, you can expect a monkey attack here. A lot of rich people with their yachts here. Fine, I guess. Have a mosque here. I mean, overall, they seems to do pretty good on paper, but yeah, in real life, I would not want to live in those places. Just it feels like everyone jamming together. Now you can't even breathe there, for God's sake. Yeah, if you're one of those super rich ones that have a nice house in the hills, like those guys that we just checked. I mean, look at this, like those guys here. Yeah, probably it's gonna be a different story for you, but otherwise, doesn't feel that appealing to me. For a regular guy there, it's just like it give me some LA vibes here that we see that those houses in the hills with the small alleys, small roads. You can go there, but yeah, that's it. And I'm not sure if I want to. If I'm super rich, maybe yeah. Otherwise, even if I'm super rich, probably I'm gonna have some other houses in other place of the planet. So it's not gonna be like the absolute 100% the one residence and that's it. But yeah, I mean, if you're living like this, you're gonna have a much more comfortable life than the average guy. But if you're living like, I don't know, let's move to this one. In those, it's not even finished, those apartment buildings. Yeah, it's a different story. You're not gonna have the same quality of life, let's face it. And with that few people, like same 50,000 people by 2050, and you still cannot manage to make a good life for everyone, it just shows the limitation of humankind and human nature, I would say. But yeah, it is what it is. Those street views are pretty old, so I expect the new ones and better made in the same time. You can see not every single road is taken. This one probably is going to be much more interesting. Clearly some really rich areas and others not so fortunate. But again, it's a small island. Maybe British people like to live like this. For me, it's not an option, I would say. But yeah, if they pay good money, could be some decent, let's say, opportunities. I mean, look at this. This is clearly jamming everyone together. Hope for the best. And yeah, not that appealing to my taste. So yeah, if you are from here, leave a comment, say how things are there. But for me, it's a no. I have to say it's definitely a no. And we didn't see probably the worst part of the town. I mean, like clearly we can see others much worse. Look at it, there was nothing there, and now they built something from that rock. That's insane. That close. yeah, that was the video. Check the other videos that I make, and see you next time.